Hello, family and friends. Welcome back to the Motherhood and Mindfulness Podcast. I am April, your host. If you tuned in to last week's episode, we talked about the burnout of content creation and kind of the darker side of it, the good and the bad. But today I want to dive into the other side, the positive side of content creation, and how sharing your story online can actually be healing, empowering, and even life-changing. One of the most beautiful things about content creation is the connections you make. I've met people I will probably never meet in real life, people from all over the world with different experiences, backgrounds, and perspective. And yet, we connect through shared stories, shared struggles, and shared joys. For me, as a stay-at-home mom, it's been incredible to find other mothers online who are going through the same phase of life that I am in. Toddlers who are energetic, messy, and chaotic, but who also bring so much love and joy to our lives. Seeing those shared experiences reminds me that I am not alone, and I love being able to share those moments and connect with other stay-at-home moms who just get it. Content creation also gives you this amazing window into the creativity of others. I love watching other creators, whether it's funny, entertaining, or inspiring content, and seeing how they tell their stories. It pushes me to be creative, to try new things, and to think about how I can impact my audience in different ways. Plus, for other creators, sharing your journey can be empowering. I've seen people completely transform their lives through content, financially, personally, and creatively. And that's something I aspire to. I want to eventually use my platform not just to connect, but to provide for my family in ways I never imagined possible. Creating content is storytelling. Sharing my story of grief, motherhood, and child loss is deeply personal and sometimes vulnerable. I lost my first son to an accidental drowning, a tragedy I wish I could have prevented, but that's the reality many families face. By sharing my story online, I hope to make an impact. Even if one parent sees my story and takes one extra precaution, or even just feels less alone in their grief, it's worth it to me. And yes, there is backlash. People can be mean, judgmental, or even harsh online. I've already been through the worst, and nothing strangers say can change my truth. Sharing my story has also allowed me to connect with other grieving parents who've experienced similar losses. Even when you've done everything right, tragedies can still happen. And knowing that there are others out here who understand my pain, it's so healing for me. It reminds me I'm not alone, and it reminds them that they're not alone either. That's the power of storytelling. Content creation also has given me a purpose. It's a way to turn my pain into something meaningful, to encourage others, to create a space where people feel seen and understood. Even on the hardest days, creating content is a way to bring light into a world that can feel so dark. It's not just about likes, the followers, or even the financial potential, which I want, but it's not about that. It's about connection, impacting, and healing. And that's something I want every creator to know. Your story matters, your voice matters, and your content can make a difference, even in ways you can't imagine. So, if you're creating content like me, whatever kind it is, remember this: you have the power to connect, inspire, and heal through your story. And if you're a consumer of content, take a moment to really see the person behind the post, the story behind the share, because we're all here trying to make sense of life, support each other, and create a little bit of light in this world. Thank you guys so much for listening today. If this episode resonated with you, I'd love for you to share it, leave a comment, or even just take a moment to reflect on the stories that have impacted you online. Until next time, keep creating, keep sharing, and keep connecting. Bye bye.